I just wanted to do a little brain dumpy while I finish this painting. I think I'm almost done, but I always say that and that is never the case. I love painting the way that I do because it's planned, kind of. There's like the idea is there, but I never really fully fleshed it out in sketchbooks. Like, I can go grab the concept art for this, but it is literally just a sketch, and I'm just trying to kind of figure things out as I go, which I do love to do. Anyway, painting and trying to like honestly calm myself down because I've been so overly stressed the last 30 years, or the last day, few weeks. I'm just always stressed. As I said in my last video, I quit my part-time job because my boss was not very kind, and I'm just not going to sacrifice my well-being for any type of money. So I've been relying on my other super part-time job for financial stability. Normally people assume that I make art sales, which I did a lot in the past, but since I've been working on this solo show, no art is for sale for the most part. And I also wanted to take a break from making things to sell. So, backtrack. This style is very new. Like, I wasn't doing this last year, a few years ago. I'm leaning into a more illustrative, cartoony style in my oil paintings, and yeah, like I said, it's a very new thing, and I'm trying to let that evolve on its own. But in the past, I would do lots of studies that I would sell. I would do whatever. Just I made like a whole pink series that I put up on story sales on Instagram, and those always did so well, but it was also like every time I did it, it didn't feel real. It felt nice to be validated that like people wanted my work, but it was really frustrating that I just didn't have like my own sense of like personal style yet. And for a long time I just kept making random shit to try and sell because I wanted this to be my full-time thing. And every time I did something, I just feel like it got worse and worse mentally for me because it was just a means to an end. It wasn't anything I was passionate about. The painting part is I was passionate about, but the actual work held no significant value. I had no like, there was one layer to it. It was a pretty picture. It was not thought-provoking, nothing like that. And so I'm taking a break from that forever. I doubt I'll be doing anything like that for sale unless it's like some fan art. Then I really want to do some fan art. I love doing fan art. But anyway, just stressing today financially, but the way that I've dealt with stress in this way before is letting it fester and thinking about it too much doesn't help anything, obviously. You just have to keep moving forward, and it always works itself out. But sometimes it doesn't work itself out fast enough, or it just seems that way. It doesn't work itself out fast enough, but it always does. And so if you're feeling any type of similar way, just know I'm right there with you. It means a lot to me that I get to create a whole show that is healing my inner child and adult self. So you just kind of have to pick and choose your battles. Also, I have a roof over my head. I just ate fried chicken for dinner, which I love that. And I have an amazing cat. I got to help my mom out with some paperwork upstairs, so I always love helping her out. And yeah, things could be so much worse. I could be sleeping in my car again and taking bird bath showers in the Atlanta skate park. That one that Tony Hawk built. If you know, you know. I could be trying to find quarters all over town so I can buy gas and food like I did anytime I just dipped out of a city. I used to live so poorly, so poorly, that this doesn't even compare to what I had to go through when I was younger. So I can be stressed, but also I have to kind of look back and remember where it came from, which was rough. It was rough out there for a minute. Yeah, just wanted to, I guess, rant about that a little bit. Life is stressful for everyone at different calibers and capacities, and you just have to. As hard as it is sometimes. That's annoying. Life is difficult and has obstacles for everyone, regardless of who you are, where you come from, what privileges you have or don't have. We all just have to work through them. And what makes, I think, I don't know if I should say successful person, but someone that's self-aware is understanding that what's going on right now isn't forever, whether it's good or bad. So you always keep that in mind. Should I put a mirror there? Not really. Delete. I love deleting things. What was I say? No. Oh. Nothing is forever. What's going on right now, whether it's good or bad, isn't forever. How we deal with the bad will hopefully help shape the future so it brings us some good. And sometimes it's hard to remind myself of these types of things. I just want it to be good. 30. I've been pretty diligent about my self-love journey. Been very diligent. It's like my health. I just would like for some things to work out, which they are. I had some exciting news that I mentioned earlier that I can't talk about yet, but I want to. I just have to finalize some details, and if that happens, then hopefully I don't feel stressed like this for a little while. You're not alone, and you're doing amazing, and everything's gonna be okay. Things can get tough, but we'll tough it out together. You and me, baby. And if all we can do for each other right now is to just support each other through comments or liking each other's posts or just having some conversation, then let's do that, because I'd rather do that than ruminating. I don't like to ruminate. makes me anxious. But yeah, I'm going to continue to finish this painting. I'm doing lots of glazing over this grassy area. It's getting kind of muddy, but I want this to be muddy. And I want the foreground to be super saturated. So it's working out. Just trying not to delete a lot of the paint strokes that I initially had. There's a lot going on, which is I like when your eyes just like, I don't know what to fucking look at. I just like going with it. Then I step back and I'm like, what the fuck did I just do? Can I curse on here? Well, I just did. Maybe I'll just post this upload away from the July thing because I want to have more posts. And I have like a list of ideas of like topics I want to talk about. So if you're interested in like hearing me just like rant like this kind of while I paint, let me know. Or don't, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it, and if you like it, you like it. Right. I'm going to stare at this from over there until I decide what to do next. Bye.
Coming with you. I call an Uber. Kind of annoying. Holy fuck, I forgot the most important.
You don't mess with no more, put you on something real good.
A little bit of light behind this note, or what it means light behind this note, or what it may mean. But those
My second cocktail, which is a matcha banana liqueur, coconut cream, lime spirit, and I'm tasting this banana spirit because I wanted to order the Tempest Fugit, I think that's how you pronounce it, from the banana, but they didn't have it, so I had to get the Carteron. Smells like banana. Obviously. Tastes like Nano Laffy Taffy, which is my favorite, but I can't remember what the Tempest Fugit one tastes like. This will have to work though, because I don't have another option. Because I don't have a lot of milk left, so hopefully, oh, I still needed that. The shit clarifies, because if not, I'll vote. Okay, I'm back. I'm in the Dollar General parking lot waiting for the sun to set because across the street is Waffle House and I want to take a photo of it and use it as reference as one of my paintings for my pop-up, because I'm also going to have paintings in the gallery pop-up show. And the show's called Home Sweet Home, and it's about, well, it's people, all the artists are painting Kentucky through their lens, what Kentucky represents to them, what this, that, new, whatever, the other. And for me moving back, a lot of what I've been experiencing is seeing Kentucky through a different lens, and I took a lot for granted when I lived in Kentucky when I was younger, but I was also in high school. There's nothing to do here, so I was always just pining and wanting to go to big cities, and I did. But now that I'm back, I just appreciate quiet Kentucky so much more. And I mean, we have big cities like Louisville and Lexington, Bowling Green. There's a lot of stuff that's booming, but for the most part, it's just so nice and quiet, and I really appreciate it. And one of my like cherished memories though from high school is going to Waffle House with my friends, and we take our guitars, we were those kids, and we draw, and the people that work there just loved when we came and like played guitar and sang and just acted whatever. It was pure fun, and so I wanted to paint that and present it in the show because it's one of the few things that I remember from living here that I actually enjoy doing. So I am waiting for the sun to set so I can get a good photo, and in the meantime I'm just gonna be sitting here. My car is so messy. I never understood people that could keep their spaces messy until I started doing 10 trillion things, and now I'm having such a hard time finding time to clean, because cleaning is a top priority in my studio, but in other aspects of my life I just can't care. It's bad habits. I don't want to make excuses for myself. I could just as I go clean up, but I don't know, I haven't. So maybe now that I'm saying it out loud, I will. Hopefully. Okay, results for the Waffle House photo shoot in 3, 2, 1.